You're going to start to see more articles like this, more cases like this, more lawsuits around when schools are getting involved in parenting kids, or in the situations now where kids end up going missing after the schools getting involved and that kind of stuff. I mean, it truly is a sad state of affairs now, where these school teachers are not only trying to act as the kids' parents, but also like indoctrinate these kids. It's teachers like this guy with this giant fake chest, things of that nature. It's a wild time. When you have these teachers, we just saw yesterday a lawsuit where a student was basically transitioned by their teacher, and ended up running away and getting trafficked and all this kind of stuff. Parents in a Colorado school district are accusing teachers of breaking state and federal laws by asking kids about their preferred pronouns in secret surveys. Denise Crawford, a mom of 3 in the district, said her son was subject to one such survey last week and is confused since law should require the district to obtain written consent from her before asking for sensitive information. The claim stemmed from an email reportedly sent to teachers in Jefferson County, an area along the Front Range of the Rocky Mountains on the western edge of Denver. The region includes cities such as Lakewood and Arvada and are mostly suburban. In the first letter obtained by CBS News, officials from the county's presiding teachers union seem to suggest instructors are surveying students about their preferred pronouns and hiding the evidence afterwards. Speaking to CBS Crawford after finding out teachers are being told, if you do a questionnaire, please make it a paper and pencil only, and be warned that any digital records may be requested under federal law. They're literally saying, hide this. Right? That's what they're saying. That's exactly what they're saying. Hey, don't have any digital record of this. Don't have any record at all of this ever. We don't want this to be a thing. Deceived and lied to, taken advantage of, she recalled in the email sent by members of Jefferson County Education Association to all staffers. They're just breaking the law. The letter seemed to substantiate some of the Jefferson mom's complaints, such as passages in which warned that surveying students, teachers should be sure not to leave behind a paper trail to potentially be perused later. I mean, I don't even understand. Like, these teachers are weird. Like, I don't understand exactly how this isn't, like, people aren't getting put in jail for this. Like, legitimately. I just, it's so weird to me that these teachers think, hey, this is a cool idea. This is something cool. I'm going to just groom these kids. Any digital records are more permanent and could be requested under FERPA. It's a Federal Educational Rights and Privacy Act. Under the guidance, parents have the right to inspect and review every aspect of their students' school and education records. Local laws in the state of Colorado similarly bar such practices, including considering students' personal information protected. After CBS aired the report about the correspondence Friday, the union issued a statement blaming the district. Of course, the union had nothing to do with it, saying it had given contradictory directions in terms of the preferred pronouns. What? I mean, they literally said, hey, don't get caught. Also penned by Williams, who has been the union president since 2020, the statement cited another passage in a leaked letter that explicitly states, please no preferred pronoun gender identity questionnaire Do not promise to keep information from parents. The statement did not address why teachers were directed to use paper and get rid of surveys, and accused people of Crawford like politicizing the issue. What? By allowing students an optional avenue to share their preferred pronouns while maintaining student privacy, we can ensure that students feel safe, respected, and validated. Yeah, and groomed. We encourage and support educators to follow Jeffco's district policy, which states school staff shall not disclose information that may reveal a student's trans status to others, including their parents and other school staff, unless legally required to do so, unless the student has authorized such disclosure. These teachers are insane. Like, what in the heck? I don't even understand. I don't understand. And then you look at stuff like this. Virginia mom sues school district. This is today. Claiming staff kept the daughter's transition a secret before they ran away, were kidnapped, and terrible things happened to them. The then 14-year-old was allowed to change her name to Draco at school. Her parents eventually uncovered the details. I don't understand. According to the Child and Protective Rights Campaign, who filed the lawsuit on behalf of Blair, the school's decision to withhold information about Sage's gender identity deprived Blair of the ability to exercise her fundamental parental rights direct to the upbringing of her own daughter, including making educational and mental health decisions. Of course. Of course. This is like the weirdest stuff. I don't even understand. The school officials were encouraging her to use the boys' bathroom, even though she knew she was being threatened. So she perceived herself that she wasn't safe and then ran away from home. She runs into the arm of a waiting P-word, a predator, who encounters her, takes advantage of her, traffics her with two other men, and then takes her across state lines into Washington, D.C., and ultimately into Maryland. Like, what is this? I mean, it's so weird to me that these teachers aren't in jail. While in state custody, Sage was placed in a juvenile facility for young men, where she was again attacked. I mean, this kid is going to be screwed up for life now. Screwed up for life because a teacher thought they knew better. Like, I don't really understand exactly what's going on in our educational system, but I do know the inclination of parents to now be homeschooling. Whoever was involved in hiding this, whoever was involved in transitioning this kid, they should go to prison. And the fact that the teacher felt that they needed to get any kind of weirdness, like they had any right to do this stuff. I'm shocked. I don't understand how teachers feel like. I mean, all I can say is that these teachers are messed up. You know, they're messed up, and they deserve to have criminal charges placed against them, because this is a perfect example of a case where A teacher's own choosing to supersede the parents' rights directly led to harm for this kid. Directly. And there's so many more. I mean, that's two stories, that's two separate stories in a day. How many do you think are not getting reported? It's absolutely deplorable.